Hi everyone, Peter Liciaga here. I hope you guys are doing great. And right now it's 12:04, and I thought I'd go live during this time because it's lunchtime for many people, and I'm about ready to eat my food. And I wanted to talk to you guys about what do you do? Ask you guys basically the question: what do you do to be more disciplined every day? And there are four key areas of importance for parents when they enroll their kids in our martial arts program. And on the top of that list is discipline. And if you want to find out what the other areas are, just go to DinotoKarate.com. I just put up the other areas. There are four key areas of importance, and I put them up on our website, DinotoKarate.com, so you can see that right now. But other than that, guys, what do you consider to be your number one key area that you do, a key thing that you do every day to be more disciplined? And I want to share my number one. My number one is simply this. I have a whole list because earlier today I had got to get one of my mentors. Now, my mentors that I have are, some of them are live mentors that I connect with directly live. Most of them I connect directly virtually. And I do that every morning. I have on the back of my journal, can you see that? You barely see that. I have what I call my black belt strong round table, just like King Arthur's round table. And on this black belt strong round table, the virtual one, or the one I have in the back of my journal, I have men that I follow. They're all men there. I have not added a female. There are women there. Though I've been tempted a couple of times, but mostly I am focused on connecting with men because I want to be the best man that I can be, the husband, father, teacher, martial arts instructor, everything I want to be, and I'm going to look to men for that. Not that I cannot learn from women. I learn from my wife all the time. Matter of fact, she is the one that has taught me to be compassionate, to have empathy, and to think of others, because I was not that way before I met her, and not, at least not to this extent. But anyway, today I was on a webinar with one of those key men that I connect with, and we were talking about being disciplined, 10 areas to be disciplined. And our challenge was to write down 10 areas, 10 things that we do to be more disciplined every day. And I went through them, and then he said, okay, number them of importance. Which one is the number one thing? And this is my number one. I'm just going to share that with you. If you want to find out what the others are, just reach out to me, comment to me, or you know how to reach out to me. I'm easy to find. So my number one thing is this. Number one is this. You guys ready? It's this: destroy distractions and get rid of temptations. One of the things that I knew that I had to do, first of all, I would love to say that because I'm a master instructor, I've been training martial arts for 49 years, started when I was 9. That means I'm 58 years old, going to be 59. So I've been doing martial arts for a long time, and teaching martial arts for over 20 years. And so I'd love to say that, I've arrived at this place of discipline where I'm 100% disciplined 100% of the time, and no matter whether it's in the morning or at night, anywhere between. Okay, I cannot say that. I have to, just like everyone else, I struggle every day with doing the right thing, which is what we teach our students. We tell our students that discipline is having the ability to do the right thing regardless of how you feel, whether you're tired or you don't feel like doing it, you're this, you're that, blah, 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 all these excuses. You do the right thing. That is discipline. And so I cannot say that I am that way 24/7. However, I can say I am more often than not disciplined. And why? Why can I be more disciplined more often than not? And I've evolved, I've grown over the years. It's simply because of this. I have destroyed distractions. I've gotten rid of distractions, and I've gotten rid of temptations. And like, for example, right now on my smartphone, and one of the things that I do is I put this on airplane mode, or I simply shut it off. This way I don't get distracted. Or if I forget and it beeps, I just totally 100% ignore it. And I've reached that level of discipline. So I've gotten rid of distractions and temptations. So another thing that I've done, I really do not watch TV. When I say I really do not, because I cannot say at 100% that I don't watch TV. I do. When I get home at night after I teach martial arts, I get home around 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'll start. Then I'm, for the most part, make my last meal of the day, and then at around probably between 9 and 9:15, maybe 9:30, I'll sit in front of the TV and I will put on Seinfeld, one of the reruns of Seinfeld. Was it not Seinfeld? Sorry, Frasier. On Frasier, not Seinfeld, but Frasier. I'll watch one of the reruns there, or I'll put on, I'll go to Roku, and I'll go to, like, what I've been watching is the old 60s show, Outer Limits. I'll watch that, and that's it. I don't watch news. I've gotten rid of that. I don't watch news, and it was a nice surprise for me yesterday when I went outside and it was raining, and today when I opened up the curtain this morning, it was a little snow outside. That's how I find out what the weather is. But anyway, that for me, that's what works for me. When I get up in the morning, I don't turn the TV on. I've stopped going to my device. I right away open up my journal and I start writing down my thoughts. And then I open up my journal. I put my dates in. I put all key things, phrases that pump me up for the day. Then I right away either do reading or I do research for my my podcast for the day, because my podcast, my Black Belt Strong podcast, I do research on that. And so I have no distractions. I focus on that. I upload my podcast, and I right away do research on that's going to help me for my mindset of the day. So I connect with one of my mentors. And so that's what I did this morning. That's how I came to decide to share this with you today. So that's what I did. My number one, destroy distractions and get rid of temptations. Okay, so what are you doing? What is your number one thing that you do every single day to get rid of distractions and temptations? What is the number one thing that you do to be more disciplined every single day? And it's all, for me, it's all about, and one of my mentors say that, put your arms out like this, you reach around, and what is in your space of control. And so this had me thinking that you need to control your space, own and control your space and your environment. This is something I spoke about to our students when it came to self-defense. You always want to be in control of yourself and your environment. And so the same idea with me. I want to have control over my environment and my space, my mental capacity, what I'm thinking, my emotions, be aware, assess, and move to the right appropriate action, or think the right thing, or manage my emotions. I also want to have control over my physical environment, like my desk here. Even though if you look at my desk, it's pretty messy, but it's messy with things that are important to me. I have my calendars here, I have my books that I research from, I draw from, that I've read. I have everything here that wherever I look, there are things of importance that are in line with my vision and in line with my goals. And so I control my space, and I also control my virtual environment. So wherever I go, I control. And so a great thing, another one of my mentors say that they know exactly what our character is by simply picking up their phone, picking up the person's smartphone. They'll take your smartphone and they'll open it. They'll look at your pages that, like when you open up my smartphone, I have different pages you can slide through. And then you look at what's on that, and you'll see, okay, what's important to Peter? What is important to him? Where does he go most of the time? And when you look on your home screen, that's what's important to you. On my home screen here, I have my Quick Record, which is the app that I use to record my podcasts. I have my calculator, and I have my music. Well, I have Spotify. That's where I listen to a lot of my motivating music. I only listen to key music that motivates me. And I have a playlist called Legendary, and I have a list that I listen to when I go to the gym. And then I have my business apps that I go to when I have meetings, let's say with Master Dinoto. Okay, and then you slide through there, you go through it, you can see all these powerful, important apps. So I control my virtual environment as well. Okay, guys, so that's what I want to share with you today. What do you do to be more disciplined every single day? What's that one thing that you do? I want to encourage you to find that. And there's a quote, and you let me know who came up with this quote. There's a quote that says, "It's not about the daily increase, it's about the daily decrease." So you're going to look in your day, what can you get rid of and what do you keep? What do you get rid of? What do you keep? Get rid of the things and the people as well, that don't support your commitment to be disciplined. Okay, get rid of the whiners, or at least buffer them and have a plan of action to move when people complain about you or tell you you cannot do something, or they are naysayers, and these are people that have all good intentions. Some have bad intentions. It doesn't matter. Get rid of the things and the people that do not support your desire to be disciplined every single day. So once again, what is your number one thing that you do to be more disciplined every day? Okay, guys, thank you for spending the time with me. If you're not a student, go to DinotoKarate.com and check out our website, find out about our schedule, and find out about our special. If you are a student, I'll see you guys on the mats. If you're not a student, not in the area, have a great day. Share your number one thing that you do to be more disciplined. Take care.